These people are checking in.
Hey guys, welcome to our channel. If you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button.
So today we're gonna have dinner at Toledo at the new Grand Destino Tower at Coronado Springs Resort. We're gonna give it a check out the dinner and the tapas and the drinks and whatever else we can find in the area since they just opened. What drink did you get?
I got the Grand Gin Tonic. It is gin, saffron orange, tonic, and soda water.
What's it taste like?
Like a very light orange soda. That's the best I can describe it really. I don't really taste the gin too much. So with the ice and the soda water mixed in, it kind of just tastes like a orange soda that the ice melted in a little bit. Other than that, no, it's pretty good. I like my drinks a little bit stronger, but
Would you order it again?
yeah. It was pretty good. Alright.
So I ordered the Tequila Daisy. It's very pretty, isn't it? It has Don Julio, grapefruit, lime, hibiscus, soda water, and a Mediterranean liqueur. It's very light. It's a spin on a margarita, except for I feel like more real margaritas kind of weigh me down and kind of give me heartburn, and it's too sweet. Whereas this one is not quite as sweet, so I feel like I could drink more. And it's a little lighter, so on like on a hot day, it's refreshing and something that I would want to come up here after a long day at the park or something and just kind of sip on. tomato, olive oil, and garlic spread. What do you think of the tomato bread?
You got me.
So good, you're speechless.
It is really good though.
What do you like about it?
There's a lot of flavors to it. I believe there's a little bit of garlic. The salt is just right, it's not too salty. And I'm not much of a tomato person. I mean, I like tomato sauce with like my pizzas and stuff.
And spaghetti.
Yeah. So when I thought of like just spreading tomato, diced up, or yeah, basically diced up tomato. I don't eat tomatoes on my burgers or sandwiches, but spreading it over a piece of bread, garlic bread, it's really excellent. So this is something I would definitely recommend somebody getting if you eat here. What's your thoughts?
I really like the tomato bread. It kind of had a Spanish spin on bruschetta with the crunchy bread and the tomato-y flavor. I felt like it wasn't too salty, but it wasn't sweet. I feel like this bread was just seasoned enough. And then just the bread was cooked perfectly too, and perfectly crunchy. And I liked how the tomato spread, it wasn't chunky or anything like that. So you can kind of look in here too. Like it was just perfect enough. So it wasn't too chunky, but it wasn't too watery either. So I would definitely recommend it as an appetizer if you're looking for some type of bread service.
Yeah.
I got the hanger steak. So underneath the salad. Okay, so I got the cafe bonbon. It's espresso and sweet condensed milk, and it comes with this little spoon.
Okay, you want me to hold it?
Dessert bar. So it's a progressive dessert where there's a different bite or a different flavor in each bite. So this one starts off with a cheesecake, then a lemon lime, raspberry, chocolate, and then coffee.
so the elevators, you select what floor you want to go to on the outside, and I find that interesting. I like to touch buttons, so this could get me in trouble. Bobby. E2. E. Whoa. There's no buttons to push because we've already pushed them. Oh yeah.
Yeah, but we've already pushed them.
Going to the lobby.
Hi guys, so we just ate at Toledo at the Grand Destino Tower in Colorado. Oh my goodness. In Coronado Springs Resort here at Disney. What did you think of it?
The food was excellent. The service was even better.
Yeah, the service was really good.
Yeah, the shrimp I had, it kind of looked weird because the heads were on it. That's the first time I've ever eaten
They're
shrimp.
prawns, really, instead of shrimp.
So the heads were on it. That's the first time I've ever eaten them like that. But they were so tender and juicy because the way they were basically left in the juices to cook, and the juice itself was really warm. So they were basically falling off. I really had to hardly do any work to eat them.
You just like tried to shake the juice off and the head came off.
Yeah. So it's not like, don't let it scare you. I mean, it's basically just like eating regular shrimp. I would almost say it's better than eating peel and eat shrimp because of the fact that everything just falls off. But the flavor was excellent, and if you mix it with the bread, the texture, the crunchiness of the bread with the shrimp, it's really good. Almost like a little crunchy sandwich almost. So I really love the shrimp. My strawberry cider I had
It's from Spain as well, yeah.
The strawberry cider was really good. I had 2 of them. I had the gin earlier, so
Gin and tonic.
Yeah.
Well, their spin on it was the Grand Gin and tonic.
right.
Yeah.
So the drinks I had were really good. Not too strong, but enough to get you a little flavor in you. So.
And then we had the Spanish version of tomato bread. It was just the crunchy bread with a tomato paste that had olive oil and garlic and salt and pepper. It was really good. I really like the sauce. Sometimes tomato sauce is too sweet, or sometimes it's not sweet enough or salted enough, and it was just right. It was seasoned perfectly. We really enjoyed that appetizer. And then I did order a few bite-sized appetizers, which I really enjoyed being able to do that, because it was a way for us to try new things and only pay a few bucks instead of ordering a whole entree and not liking it. So I'm not quite sure what we got. Maybe I can put it in the description below when we look up the menu. But we did get a stuffed pepper on top of bread with, what sauce was that? Like poblano pepper sauce almost. It was green. It was really good. The flavor was really good. The stuff,
that was pretty good.
It was stuffed too much for James, but for me, I really enjoyed it.
To me, it was almost like eating a thing of yogurt inside of it.
Yeah, and a pepper.
The texture to me, I'm a very textury person when it comes to eating.
And then we also had a potato omelet, which we both did not really like. That was just our taste buds. We just didn't really enjoy it. It was like a potato stick, pretty much. I mean, that's the best way I can explain it. Wrapped in a meat, like kind of like a prosciutto type meat. I would have to once again look at the menu to double check what we exactly had. And then it was topped with some kind of yellow seasoning that we just really didn't like.
No.
So we only paid $3, you know. So instead of $20, $30 for a meal, that was one way for us to branch out that we really liked. For my drink, I had the sangria, which was a traditional sangria. It was red wine with some orange liqueur and an orange and a lemon slice. I really like that. I would have it again. I only had one though tonight because I'd already had a drink prior at dinner, or at the bar before dinner. And then for my entree, I had the hanger steak. It came medium for me, and then it had little round potatoes, and then kind of like a spinach garnish with some poblano sauce. It was plated very well. All of our food was plated very well. It looked really great. That was a really good steak to me. It was a little on the chewier side. It was kind of harder for me to cut, but the flavor was there. The flavor was amazing. I really enjoyed it. That is something I would recommend getting if you were to come to this restaurant, would be the hanger steak. And everyone's been raving about it. That's actually why I got it. So it was good. I would have to say that.
Yeah. I would say budget-wise, it's a tad bit on the higher end.
I mean, it's kind of like we're at a moderate resort, and so I would say it was moderately priced. So it's not, it was a little higher priced, but it wasn't.
Well, no, it's not like crazy like the Grand Floridian or something like that.
I know it was between $18 to $40 an entree, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So just depending on what you got.
Right.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, other than that, the food was excellent.
And then we had our dessert as well.
Oh yeah.
It was very chocolatey on the inside. However, it's supposed to be a dining experience just in the dessert itself. So each bite is supposed to be changing flavors. So from one flavor, from cheesecake to lemon to raspberry to chocolate to coffee. And the coffee was really light, so don't let that scare you away if you don't like coffee, because he doesn't like coffee and he had some. So that was very good, except for now my stomach hurts because I'm so full right now.
Yeah, because we even though we somewhat shared, we kind of sampled off each other.
Right.
But they gave you plenty to eat, so we're both full and ready to go home.
Yeah. I would recommend eeating here. I recommend staying here. The lobby is amazing.
It's very pretty here. The views are pretty. Even when you walk outside, it's pretty. So
we were able to see some of Hollywood Studios' fireworks. We were able to see a little bit of Epcot, and we were able to see Magic Kingdom. However, we were allowed to walk around the restaurant. At that time, it wasn't super busy, so I was able to walk over and on one side and look at the Magic Kingdom fireworks for a little while, and then we were able to see Epcot from our chairs. And as we were leaving, we saw Hollywood out on the Dahlia Lounges.
Right.
Outside patio area.
Yeah. So yeah, the restaurant's basically perfectly positioned where if you do a little bit of walking around, you can see all three fireworks pretty easily.
That was really cool. It was a good experience.
Yeah, I would definitely eat here again. I actually want to eat here again and try something a little bit different on the menu.
So the one thing I would say, the only con that I had noticed was when we sat down, we had wine glasses, and there was a whole wine wall. And then when someone came and sat next to us, I noticed they had wine menus, and we never actually got a wine menu, and our server never offered one. However, I did not ask. I didn't even ask. Because at that point I had already looked at the drink menu and decided I wanted the sangria. But if I was really looking into wine, then that's something that I would have expected, as I was surrounded by it. Like, there was even a wine bar behind us with wine being chilled and everything. So like, particularly our server didn't concentrate on the whole wine dining experience, where, I mean, it's only been open a few days. So that's just something in the kinks. So I would not let that steer you away either. It was just something that I noticed. It didn't take away from our experience, but I did notice it from our experience to the table next to us. So
I strictly went straight for the cocktails, because I always like to see what signature cocktails the place has. So So I mean, it didn't affect us. However, it might have been nice to have seen the wine menu, because the actual drink menu didn't have any wine on it except the sangrias. Yeah, so that's probably a separate menu you have to ask for, and we just didn't realize.
Yeah, I did see it. Someone at the next table had it, so I didn't know if it just came with their menu and not our menu or what. So
maybe.
But that's just something to check out.
So yeah, that was our video of Coronado Tower and the Toledo Tower restaurant.
The restaurant is Toledo.
Toledo, whatever. So it's Toledo. It's something Toledo. It's on the 16th floor. It's really good.
It's on
Check
the top
it out.
floor. It's awesome. So yeah, if you get a chance, stop by, you know, walk through it at least, and then you can go up there and get a drink at the lounge.
Yeah.
They even had food up there too, so if you didn't really want the whole dining experience, you could still have some kind of the bar food, the tapas, because they are right across the hall from each other.
Right.
That's another option.
So thank you for watching, and don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe, and stay tuned for more
See you
videos.
later.
Bye.